What's going on, guys? Got a quick word for you today. If you're in a spot right now, or you're in a mindset right now where you're kind of wondering, you know, how things are gonna go, if you're in a situation pretty much, and you're wondering how this situation is gonna turn out, how is it gonna end, you know, because your brain will come up with a million different scenarios on how this story is gonna go. Your brain is going to come up with so many different ways and some of them are going to be good ways, some of them are going to be bad ways. But what it's going to do is it's going to put you in a state of worry, stress, and anxiety, depression. That's what happens sometimes. And you can't let that get to you. You can't let a situation bring you down that far. You have to put your trust in God. You have to put your trust in God that everything will work out, because it is going to work out. It's just you have to understand it's on His timing and not our timing. Patience is key. I'm telling you, patience is key. And I'm still working on my patience. Like, I ain't perfect with patience. I can tell you that right now. I'm still working on my patience for sure. Still working on my patience. But it is really key, because what I've just experienced and what I've learned is, most of the time when I'm in a situation where, I need God's help, I need His hand in it, and it doesn't really happen when I want it to and how I want it to. But it does happen. It does happen for sure. For sure. I'm telling you, it does happen. It just doesn't happen the way that you think it is. Because He does things that you can't even imagine, man. You won't even think of it. So, I mean, it's so easy to get so trapped in how something's gonna go. But all things all work out, man. It's all gonna work out in the end. But the only way that you can see it work out is if you go through it and stay in it. And I know it can be hard. I know it can be stressful. I know there's times where you really probably just don't want to do it. I know it's going to be very uncomfortable. I know, because I experienced the same thing. But you have to learn how to endure. And like I said, I'm still working on this myself, but you do have to learn to endure some things. You're going to have to endure some things, man. You're going to have to struggle a little bit. You're going to have to go through some things. And it's not to hurt you. It's going to be to help you. Because at the end of the day, man, like, if these things didn't happen in your life, you really wouldn't have anything to talk about. These things, these struggles that we go through in our life, these experiences that we go through, it gives us something to share. It's a testimony. But, when you're in the middle of a situation, it really doesn't seem like, there's something bigger like that coming. When you're in the middle of the situation, the only thing you can think of is getting out of the situation. Like, you don't want to be in it anymore. And pretty much you'll get to a state where you'll start trying to do whatever to get out of it. But what you got to do, you just got to stay planted in it and stay close to God and just stay in the Word. Understand the Word, that's it. It sounds so simple, but it's easy to forget when you got so many things happening around you. It's easy to forget, I'm telling you. But all things work out, man. All things are going to work out. Romans chapter 8, verse 28. And we know that all things work together for the good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to His purpose. All things work out. I'm sorry if I said that a little messed up. Still a little sick, man. You can still hear it a little bit, but I still gotta get this walk in, man. Gotta muscle my way through it. But Romans chapter 8, verse 28. All things work out, man. All things are gonna work out, man. I'm telling you guys. It's hard to really really stay in some struggle, man. I'm telling you, but I tell you the one thing that got me through most of my struggles. One thing that got me through most of my struggles, the mindset that I had, that get me through most of my struggles is I always said there's something on the other end of it. There's something on the other side of it. There's one thing I always told myself when things were going crazy and things were just going all type of wrong. I always had a moment where I'd stop and think, and I'd be like, you know what? There's something on the other side of this if I just keep going. There's something on the other side of this if I just keep going. If I just keep going, there's going to be something on the other side of this. And for me, I want to see what's on the other side of it. You have to be that same way. That you have to have that same mindset. You have to be hungry for God. You have to be hungry to see His work. You have to be hungry to see Him work miracles in your life. You got to seek Him. Those who seek Him will be rewarded. That's His word. So, next time you're in a situation, when you're in your situation, just kind of use that. Just say to yourself, you know what? There's something on the other side of this. I don't know what it is. I don't know what God is trying to do. I don't know what God is trying to tell me. But there's something on the other side of this that's going to help me, not hurt me. Something on the other side is going to help me, not hurt me. Let me stay in it. Let me dig deeper into my word. Let me dig deeper into my Bible. And let me keep praying. Just try to use that and see if it works for you. If it doesn't, hey, but if it works for you, try it out. Try just changing your perspective in certain situations. Because at the end of the day, things are going to happen. You know, things are going to happen. But you just got to don't be so quick to judge. Don't be so quick to judge. Don't be so quick to judge the situation. Kind of let it pan out a little bit. Let God work. You know, I know it's hard, but that's what you got to do sometimes. Just let Him work. Don't be so quick to judge the situation, because something can start off really bad to you, but it can also end really good. You never know unless you go through it. So always keep that in mind, that there is something on the other side of struggle. There is something on the other side of whatever your problem is. There's something on the other side, and you just got to get to it. And you got to keep asking God for strength and faith to get to it. That's how you're going to get to it. You can't do it off your own strength. Ask God for strength. There's been plenty of times where I've crashed out and just fail, you know. And I ask God for strength, and He rises me up every single time. Every single time. If you ever feel like if you ever feel like you're down, ask God to pick you up, and He will pick you up and give you the energy that you need. I promise you. Hope this word helps someone today. I'm going to get out of here. As always, God loves you. I love you. Praying for you guys. Blessings to you. Peace.